Welcome back, everybody. Be sure to leave a comment below with a recommendation for something to react to, and I look forward to it. And today we're going to be reacting to Dave Chappelle. How old is 15 really? Which is provocative, and we'll see how it goes.
All our stars, man. R. Kelly pissed on his victim.
True.
I know, it was rough. But I mean, again, I can't even judge
Well,
R. Kelly.
he also had
First of all, we
the
don't know if these allegations
women
are true,
in
not
different
even if they
mansions
are
all
true.
over the
If
country.
you want to know how I feel about it, honestly,
That was recent.
if a man cannot
Last
pee
year.
on his fans, I don't want to be in show business anymore because, well, that's why I got in the game, baby. I got dreams too. You guys are confusing the issue. While you guys are busy worrying about if R. Kelly even peed on this girl or not, you're not asking yourself the real question that America needs to decide once and for all. And that question is, how old is 15 really? Oh, that's a
Where's he
good
going?
question. That's a
Where's he
good
going with
question.
this?
I'm not saying that a person is as smart as they're going to be at 15. That's not what I'm saying, man. But I am saying 15 to me is old enough to decide whether or not you want to be pissed on. I mean, that's me. If you can't make a decision like that by the time you're 15, you just give up, motherfucker, because life is
Oh my
way
God.
harder than that. I make
Kinda
tougher
agree with
decisions
that.
all the time. If you don't want to get pissed on, just get the fuck out of the way. It's not even a decision. If I stop peeing
Unless
on the front
you
row, then I don't have
obviously
to
are like
calculate
threatened
and think, well, how do I
physically.
feel about this? Am I okay with it? They just move. You can do that at 15. I could have. I've been 15. When I was 15, I was doing stand-up in nightclubs. I smoked reefer from time to time. Friends were selling crack. I was trying to finger fuck people. I knew what was happening around me to some degree. Getting pissed on was the least of my worries at 15. Trust me.
True.
But it keeps coming up. It's a lot of confusion around that age. Anytime 15 comes up, people freak out. Like when that girl, Elizabeth Smart, got kidnapped. Right? Remember in Utah
barely
last year,
remember that
15-year-old girl
story.
Elizabeth Smart was kidnapped, and then they finally found her, and the whole country was relieved. And I was the only one saying, damn, she wasn't that smart after all.
Oh my God. I barely remember that story. I remember the one a couple years ago where I think it was Cleveland, where this couple had this kid in the basement and she was only like 3 blocks away from her family or something like that. Oh my gosh. And they did like this massive search and they couldn't find her and she was so close.
Not because she got kidnapped. That could happen to anybody. I'm not knocking her for that. I'm just saying, if you kidnapped me when I
Oh, and I think they had multiple kids and stuff too. And that story was gnarly. The story was bad.
was 15, you got to take me further than 8 miles away from my house, man. God damn. Can't hold me prisoner around shit I recognize. I'll break away. I'll break away. Fuck off me, nigga. That's my bus stop. I know where I'm at. I'm going home.
Problem is they keep you in the basement,
She
right?
was missing for 6 months, 8 miles away from my house. That's 2 exits, man. That's nothing. And while she was missing, during this half a year that this girl is missing, there's a 7-year-old black girl gets kidnapped in Philadelphia. Nobody knows her name. They might have talked about her 2 or 3 times on the news, but she should have been the top story because she chewed through the ropes and had both of these motherfuckers in jail in 45 minutes flat. 7 years old.
Wow.
I'm not making this up.
That's impressive.
These 2 crackheads kidnapped her and took her back to the crack house and tied her up. And then they left her. The crackheads, they gotta make moves. Crack, smoke, chocolate to eat. These motherfuckers made moves. They was out. But as soon as they left, this little girl got the nib on. She was kidnapped at 4 o'clock and at home watching herself on the news at 5:30. That shit is crazy. That's a news story.
That's pretty
That is
impressive.
a news story. Now, meanwhile, in Utah.
Meanwhile, in Utah. It seems to be a pattern with these that they always have them like really close. Maybe that's because people are looking further away. I don't know. You don't really suspect the neighbors, I guess. But it makes sense because they would actually know that that person lives there. So it'd be probably, I don't know exactly when that happens, when they're going for the bus or whatnot. I don't even want to think about it, but
15-year-old Elizabeth Smart's captors left her alone too. And they didn't
if you're a
even
neighbor,
tie
you're
her
going to
up
know.
because they're hillbillies. They just bounced. Don't try to escape, bitch, or we'll kill you. Be right back. And leave. And she's 15 sitting in the
BRB.
house by herself. How am I going to get out of this? Come on, Elizabeth, think. Think, Elizabeth. How am I going to get out of here? Why don't you just open the fucking door and go outside? Have you thought about that? Do you have a quarter? Do you know your phone number? You're 15, bitch. Run. Stop thinking and stop making moves.
Run, bitch, run.
I know I sound mean, and I know what the people are thinking when I'm saying this. Dave, she is only 15. All right, but that's the
Only
discrepancy because when
15.
you talk about a little girl like Elizabeth Smart, then the country feels like 15 is so young and so innocent. On the flip side, here comes 15 again. Now we talking about a 15-year-old black kid in Florida. This black kid accidentally killed his neighbor when he's practicing wrestling moves that he saw on TV. Now, was he a kid? No.
I used to practice wrestling moves with my brothers all the time, and it was 1000% dangerous.
Gave him life. They always try our 15-year-olds as adults. The snigger knew what he was doing. It's a goddamn pile driver.
Goddamn
This kid
pile
gets on the
driver.
ropes, there's no stopping him. You'd have to send the Rock to arrest him. And they gave a 15-year-old boy life in jail. If you think that it's okay to give him life in jail, then it should be legal to pee on him. That's all I'm saying. You got to make up your mind across the board how old 15 actually is.
That's insane.
all I'm saying. So I'm going to tell you right now, if somebody comes in here and puts a gun in my head and says, Chappelle, you got a choice to make. You're either going to jail for a month or we'll let you go, but you got to let R. Kelly pee on you. I'm not hesitating.
I'm not either. That's an easy call.
Bring in R. Kelly and tell him to stay away from my ass.
Throw some goggles on. Yeah, wow. That is hilarious. You made some really weirdly good points there. Yeah, like I said earlier, it seems to be a pattern with those kidnappings where it's always close to where they live. That's like 3 stories right there. 2 that he gave, and then I remember one, I guess this was Cleveland or something, but yeah. I don't know. That's crazy. Month in prison or R. Kelly peeing on you? I mean, that's pretty easy. That's pretty easy. Not gonna lie. It's not an ideal situation, but it is what it is. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Be sure to comment below any recommendations, leave a like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.